fuck your strategy. You do not need that right now. What you need is a high level of consistency and discipline. Because you have time for excuses or you have time for results. You don't have time for both. And the exhaustion of oscillating between this world where you want to be and talking about everything that you want in your life versus being caught up in your head and not doing anything is the most exhausting strategy of all. It's called being an ambitious, lazy person. And most people, this is your unfair advantage, are extremely lazy. So simply by fucking doing the work and showing up and educating your market and creating a difference in the life of the people that you help is already going to give you an unfair advantage over the rest of your industry. And that's the coolest thing. But what we tend to do is we are waiting for perfect action. We're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moment, the perfect strategy, and that's why we get nowhere. What's the fastest way to get in shape? The fastest way to get in shape and to get the body of your dreams is not to go and buy another weight loss book and fill your bookshelf with endless different diets and different exercise programs and different concepts of weight loss. The fastest way to get in shape is to start exercising every single day. Do you go to the gym or do you stay home? It doesn't fucking matter. At the beginning, what we do is we start doing something. You set the stopwatch for 20 minutes. You play the music and you start moving. And you don't stop moving until that alarm clock goes off. And then the next day, you set an alarm clock for 20 minutes and then you don't stop moving until the end of that 20 minutes. And the next day, you add on another 5 minutes because you feel a little bit stronger and maybe you can push yourself a little bit further. And hey presto, within 21 days, you actually start to feel very good about yourself. Within 3 days, you start to feel better about your workouts. But within 3 weeks, you start to feel very good about yourself. Then you say, okay, I can be a tiny bit more strategic now. I will go to the gym. So you now go to the gym. And you say, well, do I go 3 days a week or do I? Doesn't fucking matter. It literally doesn't matter. Go every day. Because guaranteed there will be a day or 2 or 3 where you can't go because work gets in the way or whatever reason. But if you start saying, I'm going to go 3 times a week to the gym because that is the perfect number of times for my body type to go, we're already overthinking, over-constructing before we've even begun the journey. It is right now about just getting started. I'm being super open and transparent with all of you on my YouTube channel. I've abandoned my channel for like the last 5 years, and that's why I haven't got any fucking new subscribers or any views. I did quite well for a very small channel. I did quite well with my YouTube channel 5 years ago because I was consistent. But then I've filmed 7 videos in 2.5 years, and then I go, well, why have I not got any new subscribers? Why is no one watching my videos? Because I've not been doing anything. And I fell into that overthinking of going, well, should I do videos with this type of background? Should I film? Let's go outside now. Should I film outside? Will that be better? Should I walk and talk? And then one day I woke up and I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like nothing matters. At the beginning, it's just about being consistent because you don't even know what's going to work. I still don't know what's going to work on my YouTube channel. At the time I filmed this video, I'm averaging a couple hundred views if I'm lucky on a video. And I don't really care because I'm doing it because it's a fun experiment and I'm committed to the process. You've got to marry the process and divorce the outcome. But because as human beings, we've been conditioned to only focus on outcomes, that's why we feel like shit most of the time, because what happens is that we have a very long list of outcomes, things that we want. And that's how we measure happiness in life. And that's how we measure achievement. We measure it by, well, I got this result, that result, that result, that result. But we don't focus on all the input. Input creates output. And then we get so overwhelmed, we just want to shortcut this whole input thing and go straight to the output. I mean, I'm making this way more complicated. There's a giant leaf on my chair. Where did this come from? I do not have this plant anywhere close to my balcony. Anyhow, I'm moving, by the way, right now. So my place is a little messy. But yeah, I'm moving out to the countryside, which I'm very excited about. So you're going to see my new home over the next few days. But I'm going to miss this view that I have here. I've been here for a year now in this apartment. I absolutely love being here. The mountain view over there. This is Chiang Mai, northern Thailand, if you're not aware already. See, how dare I like, you know, not talk about the topic, let's digress a little bit. It doesn't matter. Overthinking is what's stopping you. I'm trying to add more value in this video and I really can't. There's really nothing else I can say at this point. You do just need consistency and discipline to be your best friend. And share your journey, and let's talk about business. So by the way, you know, I specialize in sales transformation, helping you to sell your expertise for thousands, not just being an expert, because I think that this whole expert industry is kind of a joke now in many ways. Purely because it's completely saturated and people promising the dream and they're not really delivering because they're not experts themselves. I think we don't need more experts, we need leaders. And the chances are, watching this, you're probably very, very good at something, right? You can solve a specific problem, but what you're doing, and I love this metaphor for it, is you've built your castle, but you refuse to sit on your throne. ChatGPT gave me that feedback. I'm not even going to take that. I said to ChatGPT, and this is a really good exercise, I said a while ago, I said, be my absolute worst critic. I want you to tear me apart, because I've given a lot to ChatGPT, a lot of my training, a lot of the nuances. I use ChatGPT for everything. I'm actually launching my own sales AI platform, my AI sales platform, which is going to be part of a hybrid 6-week sales transformation program. And by the way, if you are wanting to transform your sales, that is the only thing I'm selling moving forward. So if you're interested, let me know. Literally reach out to me, drop a comment below. I'm kicking off with the first group in mid-September. It's going to run for 6 weeks. This is going to be, I'd like to say it's going to be the world's first AI or sales hybrid program with live training, support, plus the AI. And the AI side of it's phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it. Like what I say I'm building, but what me and the team are building. So I've got an AI team which are working on it in the background as well. But what we're building is game changing, and combining that with the live training and workshops. This is all I want to sell moving forward. So I'm very excited about it. And at the moment, I'm only selling at a case study price. So at the time of this video, it's like $1,000, but this will be something I sell for at least 5K next year. And I'm not just saying that. But yeah, again, you know, this is the whole imperfect action. I literally didn't really plan out this video, and here I am talking to you and I'm making you an offer. Who knows, maybe somebody watching this video, maybe you, maybe somebody else will watch this video and be like, hey, I'm interested in that. And maybe just from this one video, I will make a sale. I might make 2 sales and make a couple of $1,000s today or within the next week. That's it. That's called imperfect action. So hopefully I'm demonstrating what imperfect action is, right? Otherwise we're just over theorizing, over constructing, and we're waiting for that perfect moment. I don't think there's anything else I want to say. I just wanted to, you know, be clear. What are you overthinking? Why are you overthinking it? You can only sell a $1,000 offer if you make a $1,000 offer. You can only sell a $5,000 offer if you make a $5,000 offer. And you need to make that regularly, and you don't figure all this out on a course. You figure it out by doing, right? The more videos I do, the more comfortable I become doing video. Even though I've done many videos over the years, doing videos every single day has become huge in my own learning process. I've done like 30, 31 videos now in a row. Not that I'm counting, I don't want to count, because then it becomes something that I'm going to stop. But it comes back to what I said a few days ago on my channel, on another video. What my favorite question is, if I get out of my own way, what is my potential? If I just show up every single day for a year, because if you truly believe in what you do, and you've got 100 out of 100 excitement and confidence, then motivation becomes irrelevant. You're not worried about the strategy. You will figure it out. Like, everything is figure outable when you really want something. I think people that are stuck in their own heads, and I've been there myself far too much, but people are stuck in their own heads. The reason is they don't truly believe in what they're doing. And you know, that takes maybe need to do something different. I don't know. I'm not an expert in your brain. Or maybe you need to relook at what you do. For me, I know that I've always done this. I fucking love teaching people to transform their sales, to sell for thousands, and my client results when they, it's not just the results that they get, it's who they become in the process. I just love all of it. I don't really see myself doing anything else. So I had to have a word with myself earlier this year. And I was like, but you're not really putting yourself out there, Pete, anymore. It's almost like I became complacent, if I'm totally honest. I've done my own healing. You can watch my other videos where I talk about that, but it's time to get back out there again. Maybe it's time for you too. Okay, drop a comment below. If you're interested in my sales transformation hybrid program, and it's not just another course, it's actually going to sort everything for you, like literally your whole sales process, because you need total certainty in your sales process. The reason why most people can't sell, A, they're not 10 out of 10 confidence in what they're selling, but B, they don't have a sales process, and so they're just, it's weird. It's like, you've got this car, you've got this Ferrari, but you don't have an engine, and you don't have, the steering wheel, and then you're wondering, and then you're trying your best to make it drive, and it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, we need to put an engine in. We need a whole process, start to finish. When somebody inquires, well, what's the next step? And well, what's your nurturing strategy? And then how do you convert them? Where do you get your best leads from? How do you make sure that your clients are not just clicking and buying, that they're applying to work with you? Because if you're selling for thousands of dollars, then you can't just have people click and buy. This is a psychology, and that psychology needs to go into your process. Now I'm rambling about the thing I'm passionate about. Okie dokie, I'm not even going to edit this video at all. I'll leave all the ifs and ups and buts and whatever in, and buts, ums and ahs, that's what I was looking for. Okie dokie, I'll enjoy my watermelon juice. See you tomorrow, let me know.